The KPI and Incentives Manager module of the Approductivity 4.0 suite allows for the calculation of the management indicators or KPIs established in the company. If the company has an incentive system, it also enables real-time and automatic calculation of these incentives. These calculations are based on the integration of available information from the company's other management systems, including the Process Engineering module of Approductivity 4.0 and other systems managing personnel, workstations, company sections, task allocation, or corresponding standard times. The KPI Incentives Manager module consists of two main areas. On one hand, the masters, which contain the necessary information for operation. On the other hand, the reports detailing KPI result calculations compared to the established objectives for each computable period. If the company has an incentive system that rewards personnel and groups achieving results above the standards, the amounts to be received by each individual participating in the system are calculated. For companies that do not yet integrate different management systems, KPI and Incentives Manager allows the necessary information to be uploaded to perform these calculations. The KPI and Incentives Manager module manages data from established KPIs, defined objectives for each indicator in each period, and information from other company systems either integrated or imported from ERP systems, MES systems, plant control systems, production control systems, time tracking, etc. For companies using the Process Engineering module of Approductivity 4.0, the information managed there is shared with the KPI Incentives Manager module, as observed in the different masters of the application, such as production times, change or setup times, products, or workstations. If the Process Engineering module is not available, this information is directly incorporated into the KPI Incentives Manager module. Additionally, if the company has an incentive system, the corresponding hourly rates for different obtained results are also managed. The masters of this module are as follows. First, we have the employee master and its corresponding submasters. This allows for the configuration and interrelation of the professional groups applicable within the company, the different groups within the system, all personnel involved in the management process, as well as the contract type assigned to each individual. Next is the master corresponding to work classification and task allocation allocatable. In addition to some data groupings at the work evolution level to obtain statistical information, this establishes the behavior that each code should have in performance and efficiency calculations at individual, collective, section, and plant levels. The master for the plant or establishment and its sections relates various workstations or machines to the sections or departments within the company, and for each section or department, the groups that can allocate their hours are defined. If the company uses the Process Engineering module of Approductivity 4.0, the workstation relationships are shared between both modules. Here we can see the master for products and work times for production and setup changeover. If the company has the Process Engineering module of Approductivity 4.0, all product relationships are shared, and standard times result from the time studies or workload balancing module. This allows the relationship between tasks, produced items, and workstations to be established, ensuring standard times are available at any activity level for later performance and efficiency calculations. Finally, we observe the KPI and Incentives Master. This defines calculation and accrual periods, the factors to be controlled and incentivized, the different obtainable result levels, objectives for comparison, and hourly rates for each incentive factor and result. Regarding results, the system provides detailed information on each recorded entry in the production management system. For example, what type of work or inefficiency is it? How does it affect each indicator? Is the control performed individually or collectively? What results have been obtained for each indicator? By comparing obtained values with established objectives, it is determined whether they are above or below and to what extent. These results can be analyzed at different levels, individual, section, or plant, with a global comparison against objectives. By period, by employee, by section, by incentive factor, and by employee group. If an incentive system is in place, the compensation per person is calculated based on results achieved in each period, where they worked, and the established incentive system. How much is earned based on personal results? How much is earned based on section results? From the incentive factor results, the corresponding hourly rate and total incentives are determined by factor, group, etc. For companies without integrated systems, data can be imported into the application, and allocation codes can be loaded from an Excel file or other formats, allowing for data entry by shift, day, week, or month. In this case, inconsistent time records can be identified. The KPI and Incentives Manager module of Approductivity 4.0 provides insight into operational results and corresponding incentives to be received by each individual based on their contribution to these results, all in a reliable, real-time manner, applicable to any company regardless of size, industry, or characteristics.